What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome, 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 welcome to the best 120 minutes of your day. Oh, the Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Monday. I can't wait to get this show going. There's so much stuff to cover. I want to put some stuff. I see you fellas. I see you, Robert Young. I see you, Panther Network. Panther Network. Man, call me, man. I want you to call me off the air. I want you to call me today. And I want you to explain to me, because I'm putting it back. I want you to talk to me. What's going on in this world right now? I need to hear from guys like you. Okay? Panther Network, I'm serious. I promise you. I just need to hear from guys like you. Okay? Well, what's going on in this world? All of this crazy stuff going on. I want to hear from guys like you. Really. Ain't no big deal. I need to learn from y'all. Y'all seem to know something that I don't know. Y'all got a plan that I am not familiar with. So let's help. I need your help. Okay, I need your help. Okay, I need you. I need to know the thinking. I can't wait. Some of these policies I need your help with. And explain to me, did you know they was going on? Let me check my email and make sure ain't nobody said they want to come on today. Something happened. Nope. But what's up, everybody? Don't forget now. Don't forget. I need you. I need you. But what's up? Let me talk to my guy. Robert Young in the building. Brandon Weefall in the building. Brandon Weefall, what y'all fella do this weekend? Who else I said? Rod Wells in the building. Let me share. Did I share? Y'all haven't shared the show yet. You know them people be waiting on me to share the show. Hold on. It popped up, and I'm just doing just like y'all. Watch. I'm going to my thing. I'm gonna share it. Then I go to my groups. Where my groups? And I share it to my groups. And I just do this. I just do this every day. Because I don't want nobody to ever say, but Robert, I was waiting on your notifications and it didn't come. Then I go over to YouTube and share it from there. So on YouTube, they got a place you can share, but you can share to only. Let me push them. Oh, look at me talking. My golf app came up. So I'm going to YouTube, and what I do at YouTube. Come on, YouTube, quit playing around, man. Oh man, I'm gonna get you out of there now. Let me get him out of there because I ain't got time for incompetence. Oh, my phone. Guess I got too much stuff going on my phone. But don't okay, I'm gonna go to YouTube and I share it with my Twitter. Okay, I said Twitter. All right. Then I go to Twitter to my personal page. Then I go to Twitter and then go over to the Chop Shop Twitter page. And let's see, yeah. Go to Chop Shop Twitter page, and then I share it again. Yeah. I don't want nobody to never say, well, Robert, you didn't tell me nothing about it. Yes, I did. No, that's all right. He played 5 minutes. It ain't but 40 minutes in the game. Now he just got to turn that 5 into 8, 9. That's all. No, y'all, for 5 minutes, he thought about it. 5 minutes, y'all. But we got to understand how valuable these minutes are when we get them. That's all. He gonna appreciate that. He youngster, man. Youngster. I be listening to them coaches. It's the only thing good about a freshman is he become a sophomore. That's why it's so amazing the things that some of these freshmen in college are doing right now. Some of these guys, man, we got a freshman. It's a freshman this year might have a chance to be Hold up, y'all. I can't stand when my stuff don't work. Freshman might be player of the year in college basketball. Just like it was last year. Cooper Flagg was what? Player of the year. Man, they won't let me. Come on, man. Let me get to my. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Player of the year. So you know, the freshman, it means a lot, man. It means a lot. Being a freshman, he could be redshirted. You follow me? And ain't nothing bad about redshirting, because if they redshirt you, they mean they want you. Coach came on this show and told you, if I redshirt you, that mean I want you. I don't redshirt you, you know. Y'all, I got a couple of things I wanted to put on the screen, but if I don't talk about it, I ain't gonna worry about it unless I put it on the screen. But Wednesday, TSU gonna have a double header at 5 o'clock. The women's team's gonna play Texas A&M International. I'm not familiar with the school. Texas A&M International at 5 o'clock, and the men plays right after that game. Men's probably start at 7, but the men gonna play Samford University. Matter of fact, Samford is I think in Atlanta, somewhere. Yeah, Atlanta. Matter of fact, when we were in Atlanta, we practiced at their facility. I think they're in the SoCon conference. Some conference, because I saw SoCon up on their wall, but cooler school, nice school too. Nice stadium. Shout out to them. That's what's going to happen. And I got a question. Share the show. Is everybody okay? It's a lot of stuff going on in this world, man, out here, man. And I just want to ask, is everybody okay? If you need some talk, email me. If you don't have my number, email me at chopshophtx@gmail.com. Because I'm worried about some of us. Is everybody okay? I'm just looking at this. Wait a minute. Hold on. USC, young man is at the podium. Y'all, hold on. Wait a minute. This can't be this man's daughter. I got it. Hold up, y'all. Hold on. I want. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all. After last night, you posted online that you're very happy to be winners who were dedicated. After last night, you posted online that I messed it up. Hold on. Happy to be with a group of winners who were dedicated. A lot of Auburn fans decided to respond to that. Was that just our response? They want to shout at nobody. Oh, that's Chad Baker Nazar. Man, he got a kid this big. Hey, y'all, I got to show y'all this. I got college basketball done changed. Hold up, man. That man been in college 8 years though. Hold up, y'all. I got to go through the cycle. This just popped on my screen. I'm past that. Hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. I got to stop. This the guy who was at Auburn and left Auburn. Hold on, let me, y'all. I got to talk to y'all about this one. This. Hold up, y'all. College basketball has changed. This man got a dancing grown woman in his lap. Hold up, y'all. Y'all got to talk to me. I didn't plan this. Somebody just sent this to me. Okay, I didn't plan this. So don't kill the messenger. Hold up, y'all. I got to go through my cycle, to go through the rigmarole here, to put you on the screen. Put it on the screen. Hold up, I might mess up a little bit because it's so much power going through here. Hold on, y'all. I got to show y'all this, man. God dang, this man Daniel got a teenager. Hold up, man. Y'all hold on. Y'all share the show. Oh, it's going to be crazy. If it start out like this, it's about to be crazy. Hold up. What that boy's name? Chad Baker. Chad Baker. The college players that start bringing, like Stephen Curry used to bring a Riley on the set. You know how Stephen Curry used to bring. Y'all, the new college basketball has their kids on the podium. This wasn't on my list, y'all. I wasn't planning on talking about this. Somebody just sent it to me. Y'all, do y'all understand what I'm saying? Oh, it's in Birmingham. I'm sorry. Thank you, Keeges. It's in Birmingham. I'm sorry. It's in the South. Birmingham. My guy Roy. Roy Rogers is with Memphis. Hopefully he can help our bigs. Yeah, I hope he can. Thank you, Keeges. This is in Alabama. Y'all, I'm sorry. When we go down to TSU, let me help you, Keeges. I'm glad you brought that to my attention. Usually the tournament is in Alabama. The SWAC tournament. That's where we practiced when the SWAC tournament was in Birmingham. Now the SWAC tournament is in Atlanta. So I kind of got my, not that many miles away, but I got my bearings mixed up. But thanks to Keeges Sanford from Alabama. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Nice college, yo. Off the chain. Off the chain. When I tell you, I loved going there to work out. I like about these colleges, how they do. When you play, you come and practice at the university, or you come and like you have a shoot around, and the home team will wash your jerseys and make sure your practice stuff all right, so you can have it fresh when you travel with it in the SWAC. I think that, it might sound small to y'all, but I think I just like that kind of stuff. I like when people help each other. But Keeges, this finna be epic. Keeges, Michael Garcia, Brian Ballwright, change it. Y'all share the show. Because I've never covered this on the show. But college basketball has kids at the podium now. Good luck to all you players in the class of 2026 trying to get recruited. These dudes got their kid. Look how big this kid is. Y'all watch this. Somebody just sent this to me. Watch this.
Hey Chad, after last game, you posted online that you were very happy to be with a group of winners who, were dedicated. A lot of Auburn fans decided to respond to that. Was that just
I respond.
Yeah.
It wasn't a shot at nobody.
Right.
And that's just to set it straight. Like, we ain't not here to start no drama with nobody. I'm pretty sure he's proud to be where he at. So
I'm gonna say some because a lot of Auburn folks, they got stuff twisted. I cannot go much into detail, but I'm past that. I'm just, praising my boys now. Nothing to do, I'm past that. That's in the past. I always want them to do good. My boys are there in that team. To have one of my best friends, Reed Joy, the coaching staff.
I ain't want to show all of it. What y'all think? Your son ain't got a chance. I know y'all can still hear me, but I'm trying to click on something right quick. I didn't work on my video sources today, but I'm there. I'm going through all my video sources. I did not click them on in the beginning, so just bear with me. But I'm just waiting on y'all to respond to me, because I'm going to pop back up on you. I'm just waiting on somebody to say something, man. When did college basketball started bringing people to the podium? Some of y'all are still kids yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all got kids. A partner of mine, he on the screen, he ain't on the feed, but your son get recruited, man. And he got to compete with grown-ass men. Did y'all see that? Was it just only me? Ivan Petty Jr. This man went, and I don't know who the other dude in there. I hope that, who the hell is the other dude in there? Because he ain't got no USA. I hope that ain't his agent. Yo, college basketball went crazy if that's his agent. On his speaking for him.
Hey Chad, after last game, you posted online that you were very happy.
Who is this dude?
With a group of winners who, were dedicated. A lot of Auburn fans decided to respond to that. Was that just a...
I'll respond.
Yeah.
It wasn't a shot at nobody.
All right.
And that's just to set it straight. Like, we ain't not here to start no drama with nobody. You know,
who is the dude?
He's proud to be where he at. So
I'm gonna say some because.
And he's a wonderful father, and I love that.
They got stuff twisted. I cannot go much into detail, but
you know, he made a comment on Twitter, and the Auburn fans went crazy. Them rednecks down there went crazy. The man that moved on to California, some stuff that he want to talk about that's happening down there in Auburn. The same place that Tommy Tuberville is from. The same place that Bruce Pearl is from. The same. This the boy played for Bruce Pearl. He got a lot of stuff to say about Bruce Pearl. He got a lot of stuff. He just saving it right now because he's trying to get to the league. But I want to know who was the dude who was talking for him. Was he a teammate? Why didn't he have on teammate gear? Why he got a Holly Davidson shirt on? Somebody just told me that's his niece. Okay. Thank you. Somebody said. Somebody. I don't know. Somebody said that's his niece. I don't know. And some rotten ass person on Twitter talking about, man, who is that middle-aged white woman on that man's lap? See, people just on Twitter just ignorant. That might not be his daughter. Somebody says his niece. Somebody said these dudes in college, somebody said the kid might be 14. Man, Twitter is crazy. You know, somebody that sent me the whole link, and the kid's being like 8. How's he playing? Wow. No decent parent gives their kids a phone this age. Oh, she on the phone? I didn't know. Is the little girl on the phone? Hold up, y'all. Hey, y'all crazy. My son got it. My grandson got an iPad now. Y'all, I don't care what y'all say. He got to have an iPad so he can call Dada. Oh, you think that's his teammate? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let me make sure. But why has he got on why he ain't got on team issued gear? See, let me look him up, man. Let me look. Oh, they 5-day ball. Oh, y'all, I love it. I love y'all. It's breaking news. I'm sorry. Brian Daboll of the New York Giants, who talked all that stuff at the draft about Shadua, they didn't fire his fat ass today. I'm sorry for calling him fat. I don't want to, but I know, yes, I don't like nobody get fired. But him, who's spreading all them lies about Shadua and New York Giants, they run him out of town today. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to go there. But hold on, I didn't mean to go there. But I want to look. I want to look up USC basketball and look up his teammates because somebody said that's one of his teammates. Melvin Dew said it. I didn't say it. Could be. I like that. Could be. Could be NIL. Oh, that is his teammate. He from Atlanta. Yeah, could be. All right. Okay. All right. I'm good. Because I was wondering what the hell he asked the question for him for. And he was just, what did he play that night? I mean, why was he in street clothes? Yeah, that's him. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Y'all know I am. Gone like a turkey through the corn. Man, y'all look. Y'all know I don't wish no. Y'all know I ain't that kind of guy. But I don't like that man. See, y'all, it's some stuff I haven't told y'all about the Shadua stuff because people told me this. They didn't tell me I couldn't say it. But y'all, I don't know who, I don't know if Shadua and them told them and then I'm giving out bad information. I don't know. But man, it's something. But shout out to TSU. They playing this Wednesday. Come out and enjoy it. Sanford gonna be in town. Sanford from Birmingham, Alabama. Pretty good team too. They're gonna play against a good test for TSU men's, and the women's gonna play Texas A&M International. I never heard of it before. I don't know what kind of school it is, but the women gonna play them. They play at 5, and the men play at 7 right after. Right after. So let's get back. Let me get back. Let me get back. 'Cause, y'all, that messed me up, y'all. But I did want to ask, is everybody out there okay? I know some stuff going on out here. I know the government. I know you're hearing about what's happening in the Senate. I know. Got some stuff I want to share with y'all a little bit. I got just some stuff. You know, I always got some stuff because I know people. You know, I know people be wanting me to talk about stuff. But I do want to go here and say this. We wouldn't be here if people would have voted for Hillary. We wouldn't have had them 3 judges on the Supreme Court. We wouldn't be here if people voted for Kamala Harris. We wouldn't be here if we saw fit to not let Republicans control the Congress. It's us. It's more us than it is of them. They make you think like because they this. They make it feel like we're nothing. It's more of us than it is of them. He just told me, let me see which poll, AP, AP basketball poll. I'm sorry. AP basketball. He said U of H number 1. Let's see. He said number 1. Let's see. Let me click on that button and let's see who the number 1 team. Well, USA they still got Purdue. So I don't know what you talk about. Which AP? Okay, let's go. Let's go to the AP poll. I want the AP. Houston leapfrog. Okay, gotcha. Houston leapfrog. I mean, they just back and forth. Okay. U of H number 1 team in the country. Arizona up to 5. Okay. So we got the number 1 team in the country again. Shout out to U of H. Shout out to the guys over there getting it done. Thank you, Frank. Yeah, cause y'all don't. Lenny Wilkins, yes, Lenny Wilkins passed away. 88 years old. Lenny, player, coach. I mean, great guy. What else? What else y'all got up there? What else y'all got? Share the show, cause it's about to get good. Got to get to it. But guess what, y'all? Y'all know what's coming up on this weekend on the 15th. Do I think Kingston Flemings for U of H get Freshman of the Year? I haven't looked at it. Freshman of the Year, what? Of the conference? And AJ DeBaster in that conference? Young kid in Colorado in that conference? I mean, do I think? Hell no, I don't think. Keaston Flemings is can get Freshman of the Year. Freshman of the Year where? Because you asked me, do I think, right? Hell no. Freshman of the Year where? Freshman of the Year in Houston? Bartholomew, here you go again. Come on with it. Come on. Help me. Come on with your opinions. Well, Robert, that's my opinion. Come on, Mr. Bartholomew. Come on with it, baby. Come on with it. Come on, Cletus. This man asked me, Maybe he was talking to y'all. Couldn't have been talking to me. Do you think Kingston Fleming for U of H can get Freshman of the Year? Man, I don't really want to talk about gambling in baseball. I really don't, Travis. Travis, now if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. They gambling. They gambling in every sport. What you want to talk about? They didn't blast it all on the screen because y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't know them damn players. I tried to tell y'all it was about popularity. We tore Sam Houston and Faber Newman. Texas versus Sam Houston. Texas supposed to be Sam Houston. Texas supposed to be Sam Houston, man. That's not. That man said, if you made, I don't know. Shout out to my Texas Tech Red Raiders for the top 10 in the poll. Yeah, man, I don't even like to talk about Texas Tech, man. I just, y'all he can talk about it. I just don't like them. I don't like the city. I don't like the city. Gambling in baseball. Gambling in baseball, man. Gambling in baseball. Gambling and cheating in baseball been going on for 100 years. That's not new. It was new, this stuff that happened in Chauncey Billups now. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Bilal Badley for Kevin Freitner calling, wearing the hell out of him about tickets. Yeah, shout out to Bilal. Bartholomew, you ain't came back and said nothing, man. Don't just run and hide. I can't believe you asked that question there, though, Doc. But don't run and hide when you don't run and hide, man. When somebody all I did is say, what? Yeah, you can talk about him. I can't talk about Texas Tech. I just ain't got no energy. I had a traumatic experience. I went out there to get a client. I didn't get a client to get the client, and this little old man, it's just bad experience at the budget rental car place. I just had a bad experience with that. Somebody said, "Buddy, Hatter, remember when everybody was saying the international players were taking over basketball? You said that our young people here will always be on top, and this freshman class proves it." Yeah. But they got to take it to the NBA and prove it. And we're gonna talk about, because it's a dude from Greece right now. They play for Virginia Tech. Have y'all seen him play yet? Y'all, it's freshman. Now he's a pro now. He played pro over in Greece. Man, I call him Leluca. He said, "Say, man, I don't have to be worried about tickets. I'm important just like you." Okay, I got you. Okay. All right, I got you. Maybe he didn't know who else was in that conference. Melvin News, that's what I asked him the question. Melvin News, that's why I wanted to ask him. I wanted to make sure that he was talking about the same thing I was talking about. That's really what I wanted to find out. What my man name? Hold up, man. I got my man name. That freshman, man. Hold on. I got his name. Virginia Tech. Neoclis Avalos. Oh! Hold up. Hold up. I might have something for you. Yeah, just in case, because y'all don't be believing me. Well, Nicola, please. I know. Oh, I didn't. I probably didn't. Well, Nico, where am I? What? Here he is, y'all. Watch this.
Try to run offense, but they were aware that
He don't look like no freshman. Look at that body.
a lot of different spots on
Excuse
the
me.
floor.
Excuse me.
Hockey line change. There's 6
Cash
players
him
waiting
out.
at the. What an incredible college basketball game.
Back to the middle. Got to my spot. Cash him out.
Gracious. Scoreless
Hold
for the
on,
last
hold
2.5
on.
minutes.
Take my time. Don't
Dallas
speed
trying to
me
get
up.
in the lead.
3 ball.
Who will rise?
Watch it. Between the legs. Between. Hold.
Dallas.
3 ball.
He rises.
Hold on.
So
Let me keep going. Let me go. Hold
That's
on.
his game,
Hold
but
on.
there wasn't enough space
Hold
to
on.
operate.
Take him.
Dallas.
Oh.
He is up
The rim. He took his time, created
This
space,
Neo.
split
This
the
Neo.
defense.
He will fill
He
up
like the Matrix.
the boards.
He's coming up this. What he gonna do?
Dallas in space.
Oh my God.
Neo offensive rebound. Omani
Excuse me.
Hansberry. Neo.
Excuse me. Cash him out.
It's on the game that you notice right off.
Yo,
the
he's
bat.
really a pro, dog. Hey, so don't get. He ain't no regular freshman. He ain't no regular freshman. Herb Baker. He ain't no. Yo, he been getting paid over there. But he said he wasn't ready for the NBA yet. Let me come over here and tear some of these folks' ass up in the ACC. I'm going to go to Virginia Tech. They're going to let me ball out. And we get mad talking about the G League players. Where he played in Greece, way better than the G League. He said, I've been out here in Irvine. Oh, man, you on the West Coast. I was in the hot tub yesterday and had a gentleman feel it's necessary to make a racial joke in my presence. He asked me, have you heard about the new Indian dating site? I replied, no. And it's called Connect the Dots. I don't like that either. I don't like that. Yeah. I don't like it. Because soon as you left, it turned out to the ninja joke. Soon as you left, they didn't switch it around. We felt that comfortable. Man. Let me keep going. Y'all, I did something. We're going to get back to that. But I got to tell y'all, I got to go through my stuff. I did 12 new things. I done did 2 things. 12 new things. Things you can do every month. Because the new book is coming out. Shine the Sky. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen. This Saturday from 6 to 8, she's going to have a book signing. And she came on the show last week. And her Gina Gaston, they're going to have cocktails and conversation. It's just you sitting around, talking about things, talking about the book, drinking a little something, getting you a cocktail, getting you something to eat, and talk about 12 new things. And give me a year. The name of her book is called Give Me a Year. Give me a year. Give me a year. And you do 12 things in a year. 12 things each month. 1 thing a month. So I did some political stuff already this year. What I did, one of my new things that I never did before, I went and found out, it's a couple of runoffs coming, but I found out everybody who won a race in Houston, everybody who ran a race, anybody who won, I'm making sure I got those contacts in my group text and in my contacts. I want to make sure. I never did this before, but when she told me about 12 new things, and I want to be able, and then soon as everything's settled, I'm gonna write an email to each one of the new ones and tell them I'm one of your constituents. I got a problem here. I got a problem here. I got a problem here. I'm gonna leave a voicemail. I'm gonna leave cause I'm not just gonna call them, because when you call is different. But I want something to be on their devices. I want to be I got a paper trail and said, look, I've talked to my congressman. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to continue that. That's one of my 12 things that I'm doing this month. But then something happened over the weekend. So I was great with that 12 new things, because I felt good about that, because I've never done it before. Never even thought about doing it before. But then a partner of mine, he rides motorcycles, and him and his wife went out to the bike rally. I never liked to go to motorcycle rallies. I never understood. It's a culture that I'm not a part of. I've never been a part of that culture before. Never wanted to be a part of uh, that culture before. I saw some, bad things in the press about the biking culture and the gang bike culture. But what I did, I said, forget that. Forget that. Go out there and experience. So that's another thing, one of the 12 things that I did this year. I went out and experienced for 5 hours the biking culture and really, really enjoyed myself, really contacted with some people that I never met, different walks of life. They're coming from all over the world. They bring their bikes. I sit there and I've never seen so many motorcycles that in my life, and all of them tricked out, and all I thought about, I get there, I said, I looked at it, I said, when I looked down all the street, then over on the strand, y'all, this just on the seawall. Then I bought bikes as far as the eye can see. Then I went on the seawall. On the strand, far as your eyes can see. Got a chance. I've never been. I didn't see the Carnival cruises. Ships. I didn't even know where they docked at. Now I know where they docked at now because I never just really go to Galveston and frequent Galveston. But I saw the cruise ships. Matter of fact, they was leaving when I got there. But I got a chance to experience that. I love cruise ships. I don't like to get on them, but I just love seeing all the people having fun. But far as the eyes can see, and all I was thought about, all the money was spent on those bikes is probably bigger than the gross national product of some countries. Yeah, dude, them people, it's a culture. I did. I enjoyed myself thoroughly, and I've been invited and never, but just reading Shonda Scott's book, 12 New Things, it opens me up my feet. I said, I want to be around there. Them folks get to shooting and gang. They can't check nobody for weapons and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, I ain't going out there and put myself in that mess. Man, I went out there and enjoyed myself. My partner and his wife, they told me the history of everything that's going on. Got to see all kind of people. Wish I took a mask because it was just too many damn people out there. But that's one of my 12 new things. That's another one of my 12 new things that I did this weekend. I just like to share stuff like that, man, because I wouldn't have never, if she don't come on this show and talk about this book last week, Herb Baker, I would never have a thought about going out there. You said, I asked him, Herb, okay, I'm gonna get back to Herb. I asked him why he felt it was okay to say that in my presence. He said that it was an icebreaker. So I asked him, is that how he always break the ice with people of color? He said that he's been told that it could be considered racial and offending to some people. So I told him, he was very offended that I guess you were very offended, and normally I would have beaten his foot. Man, don't go out there beating on nobody about that. Then told him to get his, okay, I got you. Yeah. But that's all right. Yeah, that's all right. Them people, he said, now you have to do the trail ride. You know what? Thank you. That's something I've never thought about doing. And thank you. I'm gonna put that on my list. Black Trail. Let me put it in my notes right now because I will forget it. Black Trail Ride. 12 things. Hold up. 12 new things. Have anybody started the 12? Have anybody other than me did something new? 12 new things. Y'all, I'm telling you, boy, it's liberating. So you said the Black Trail Ride, the trail ride. I got to find somebody, right? See, the reason I did that one, because I knew somebody. Now I got to find me a black cowboy. No, black cowgirl. Hold on. I'd rather have a black cowgirl. That's right. I need to find me a black cowgirl. Black cowgirl, I got to find one. Where do they be? Where do the black cowgirls hang at? How can I find where the black cowgirls be? Because I'm serious. Thank you, Melvin News. And I hope y'all serious about it's just y'all is just so at the end of the year, I'm gonna have at least 12 new things that I've incorporated in my life. And y'all, I got to share this with y'all. Got to share this with you. Do y'all speak to people that y'all don't like? I ain't talking about if somebody you know don't like you come over and speak to you and you just. I'm talking about do y'all go out of y'all way to speak to somebody that you don't like? I'll wait. Because it's kind of puzzling me a little bit. I'm puzzled. Shout out to the Houston Rockets. They're playing well, but I got to ask the question. Houston Rockets, man, I'm proud of them. I love them. I love them. Shout out to the New York Giants again because they fired that dude I do not like. Happy birthday. Yeah, it's snowing in Chicago. I saw that. And how about Alabama State? The Hornets football completing the Texas sweep. Shout out to them. Oh yeah, the Black Cowboys outside and them Rocky Mountain jeans. No, I ain't talking about the Rocky Mountain jeans. You ask me a question. I'm serious. Y'all just be talking. When somebody say something to me, see, now I know when I even talk to y'all don't be listening to the hell I be talking about. When you put this up on the screen, I took that serious. I didn't play with it. I wrote it down in my notes. I want to go on a trail ride now. But I want to be invited like I was invited to the bike rally. And I ain't talking about no Rocky Mountain jeans. I'm talking about I just want to go on a trail ride. Tell me what a black trail ride. I don't even know. I ain't never been. I don't know what the hell they do on a black ass trail ride. I don't like camping out though. I ain't no camp out dude because I don't like outdoors. I don't go hunting. I don't go fishing. I don't know. Only thing I do outdoors is hit that damn golf ball. And I watch out for the alligators and the snakes out there. Because yes, I've seen both. One alligator was on the second tee box that I tee off from. I teed off from the other tee box. I said, homeboy, you can have it. Oh yeah, I'm serious. Went right past him. I didn't walk. I drove right past him. No, I mean I got the Trails Riders Association. Okay, I got to find some. So y'all don't know nobody. Y'all just telling me about something. Yo, a friend of mine and his wife invited me. Let me repeat it again because y'all ass can't hear. A friend of mine and his wife invited me to come out there. So I need some. I'm not finna call no damn trail ride association and talk about I want to go on a trail ride. Somebody got to invite me. So if y'all know somebody, put me in contact with somebody I know. Go to that. Come to Jack's Grill. I ain't never heard of Jack's Grill before in my life. I don't know what Jack's Grill. Jack, I'm sorry, I don't know about your drill. Maybe Jack, if you came on the Chop Shop and advertised on the Chop Shop, maybe some more people will know about you, Jack. Jack's Grill. But let me keep going. Where was I? I was just asking. I was asking a question. I like to be invited somewhere. I'm just telling you about me. I'm very, very funny. Because I don't want nobody walking up in my stuff. Your ass better be invited. You follow me? Yeah. I'm very, and I ain't finna go bother nobody and just show up on nobody's stuff. No. Hell no. But do y'all speak to people that y'all don't like? Do y'all speak to people that y'all don't like? Talk to me. Do y'all sit and wait in line to talk to the people that you don't like The people know you don't like them because you done talked about them to everybody else. Y'all, the reason I'm saying this, ladies and gentlemen, I was minding my business. I went to the Easy Tag store because they got, they take the big ass tag off your windshield. They got the little bitty tag now. You put on, take all them big ass tags off, tags this, you know what I'm saying? Lady kept looking at me. Somebody else was waiting on me. Black lady kept looking at me, just kept looking at me. I know you. You know my sister. What's my sister? And I said, no, I don't know her. Then we get to talk. Then she knew some people I know. Then she kept talking. Then I kept talking. I said, well, maybe. I said, you know what? Maybe you've seen the Chop Shop before. Yes, she said. That's why I heard you from. She said, a parent in this basketball community watch the show all the time, but say they can't stand me and Jimmy. But these same people I was just at a basketball event. Somebody else had already told me. And then I said, well, maybe they don't like the truth. Because Robert Hatter gonna give you the truth. And I understand some of y'all rotten ass don't like the truth. I understand it. But dude, I ain't gonna never speak to you. Dude, I'm sitting up here at a basketball game. And I'm talking to this guy. And the dude that I know, the same dude that lady talking about, and the same somebody else told me about, standing up there waiting in line, him and the dude waiting just to speak to me. And just this weekend, I heard another report from the same guy. But he was standing in line, waiting. Me and the dude talking. Me and this other guy, we just had a conversation. Them niggas is standing. And I didn't want them standing there because I didn't want to talk to them. They don't like me. Somebody got to be like that on there. I can't be and talk to people I don't like. I don't know how y'all do it. Help me how y'all do it. Just talk to me. I ain't gonna do it. But I just want to know what the hell y'all be thinking about. People standing in line, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all not hearing me. I'm sitting up here talking, and me and Brandon Wheatfall sitting up there talking. And we talking, and I'm uncomfortable because these mamas trying to listen to what me and this mama. Dude, I don't really like you. You don't like me. Why are you standing there, won't shake my hand? I went straight and washed my damn hands. Sanitized my damn hands. Ain't nobody coming. So that's telling me something. Ain't too many coming. Then people out here talking about, just because you talk about a player and you like a little boy, you got to like his mama. Because this whole basketball community is built on that premise and culture. So if somebody just happened to like a player, you got somebody looking and say, well, he got to be. I know I'm stepping on somebody's toes. I know it's some of y'all on here that's on this show and don't like us. I already know it. And I don't mind. I never forget when I first met Ice Cube. And he said, man, he said, look here, I don't care about nobody hate me, long as they dance to my music. Gary, when somebody told he said, I go out of my way to speak to people that don't care for me. Life is short. Have to have a see. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I want. That's what I want to hear. I can't do that, Rod. I ain't going out of my way. No, 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 Rod. Rod, no, no, I ain't going out of my way. I guess that's what he was doing. I wasn't even talking. I guess that's what he was doing, what you said. Cause I'm talking to somebody else, minding my business. This man stood there at least for 10 to 15 minutes. I don't understand it. Y'all, I'm serious. I am trying to study human behavior. That's all I'm actually. I ain't telling y'all. I ain't trying to gotcha, a gotcha, a gotcha. But it's just crazy. Because I don't, see, it just ain't too many people I don't like. It is a few of them, but I'm not going to stand in line for 15 minutes. I had to tell a person, because a friend of mine know about it. We was just talking about, they said, Robert, these people are sick. These people are sick. And then, bless the little heart, somebody was calling me, telling me, man, because you talk about certain kids, you said, well, hold up. Said one of the kids was mine. That must be how the son. Because he talking about it so much. This basketball community, man. Y'all are funny. Shout out to the people who had some basketball stuff going on this weekend. Some prep school stuff was going on this weekend. Team came from Memphis, Tennessee team. Um, uh, Somebody said they speak just to irk them. I don't try to irk nobody. He said, I speak to people that don't like me because they will never feel they change my energy and space because they can't. But no standing in line. Yeah, that's why I found it weird. And I like people. But I ain't finna go, that's just weird. It's just standing there. And I know, and hold up. And I didn't know what I know now. That's the same person. I went to the basketball event last week. That same person who was standing in line. This the person, that same person. These people talking about the same person. And the lady said he got to be. The lady said he crazy. He said, I don't think about no waste my energy on. Yes, I'm just sitting up there when I go to and get an easy tag, minding my business, and a lady sitting there just saying that. It might not bother you, but I'm just sitting there saying, I'm gonna watch myself around these Negroes from now on. He said, I don't think about a waste man, but I got to. I'm so, see, y'all gotta understand, man. People see this face, see, people see up there, and I got strong opinions. I don't know what these people thinking. So I'm really watching these folks now. I'm just telling you. My wrist. I got a little. Hey, there's a little tendon in the, where my doctor's at? Little tendon in the back of my wrist. I got a little twing right back here. Am I hitting that thing too hard or something? I got a little thing. I hit the ground the other day, messing with them cheap ass range balls over there, with Eric Boone them over there. He said, how did that person, you don't, I didn't say I don't like the guy. Rod Wales, listen to the damn conversation. I said the guy don't like me. Listen to the damn conversation. See, I'm getting sick of this. have the person you don't like or care about. I ain't care about no damn heavenly gates. Sometimes y'all so heavenly minded, you ain't no earthly good. I ain't talking about, I don't know. Dude, this man speaks to me every time, and I know he don't like me. And I ain't trying to be nowhere, trying to be in no heavenly gate stopping him from coming in. That ain't my responsibility. You done went all to the right. Sometimes y'all just go wrong to the left. We talking about practical stuff right here. And he talking about the heavenly gates. Let me go to another. Got a problem with Fox? Fox just turned the NFL game. That's why I ain't watch. I didn't watch no NFL. They turned an NFL game to a Trump rally yesterday. Fox News, the same. He lied about down. He bragged about a $17 trillion investment while Americans are missing paychecks and the government is shut down. And he the president. This, ladies and gentlemen, isn't broadcasting. This is propaganda in a jersey. Regardless of who you support politically, because I know some of y'all some Trumpers. Shame on the NFL and Fox for letting a football game be hijacked by partisan politics. Because when Colin Kaepernick kneel, they talking about politics is not supposed to be in this game. Take them black sons of this one say. Fire them black sons, fire them sons of bitchs. I'm just sitting there thinking about that. Then I'm watching a basketball game the other night. Hold up, let me see, can I find it? Let me see something. Let me see, can I find it? Hold up, I got to find the contrast. Find the concept. Yes, I got it. Got it loaded up. Let me keep going. Herb, I don't give a damn. I'm just trying to find Herb. See, unlike y'all, I like to know why. Because Herb, I've benefited in my life for understanding people. Maybe you don't have I've benefited in my life on finding out the why. Me. My life is different from y'all's. A partner of mine told me, one thing I like about you, you always ask why. When y'all put comments up here, when y'all put your opinions up here, I just want to know, give me something to make me understand your opinion. And people don't like that. Well, that's just my opinion. No, I'm going to ask why. I'm going to ask why. Why would a person stand up there that long to talk to me? It might not mean nothing to y'all, but I'm thinking about human behavior because I know it's a lot of mental illness going on here. Y'all think it's just that's just little Uncle John. He liked to mess with them little boys. He liked to Robert had to want to like, whoa, Uncle Johnny, you can't do that. Y'all let stuff go. Y'all let these kids, let these kids be kids. They're having fun. They're having fun, Robert. I'm just not like that. I don't try to tell y'all how to be. Please don't try to tell me how to be. Is that fair? That fair? Oh, Brian Daboll? I don't really know Brian Daboll. I don't like what he did to Shedeur Sanders, Rod Wells. Let me repeat that. I don't like what he did to Shedeur Sanders, Rod Wells. Let me repeat it again so you can come back with something better than that bull crap you just put on the screen. I don't like the way that Brian Daboll and his staff did Shedeur Sanders. I don't know him not to like him. I don't know. Rod Wells, I hope you didn't heard this because you said, I made the grumping that you said I don't like the example. I never met I never met him before. But I don't like how he did Shedeur Sanders. Can I not like the way he did Shedeur Sanders? So if he up at the heavenly gates waiting on me, I'm going to still say, I don't like, Rod Wells, this is for you. I don't like the way you did Shedeur Sanders. I'm not finna kiss your ass because you Brian Daboll. I'm not finna kiss your behind because you play for the Dodgers. Are you the manager? Are you Emi Udoka? I'm not gonna kiss your behind. I got a right to not like what somebody do. And I'm never going to stand up there in a line and talk to Brian Daboll. So, Rod Wells, understand. I don't think you understand the spirit that I was coming at. So now I hope you hear it. I hope you heard it. I like to be clear, ladies and gentlemen. I like to be clear. And I'm loud. But I'm supposed to have a microphone supposed to condense the loudness. It's supposed to be. That's why I upgraded to it. Let me see. He said, wow, Hatter, my wife taught me he taught me that. I used to be like, why you want to know why? Let's just get to the solution. Now, the why helps me move. Yo. Michael Jordan. Where Michael Jordan? This for Michael Jordan. This for Michael Jordan. This for Michael Jordan. I'm glad he's on the show. I don't like, yeah. You said I didn't like how he did Saquon Barkley. See? I don't know what he did, Saquon Barkley. I know the owner wanted Saquon Barkley. But the GM wasn't willing to pay that money for him. So I don't know. I didn't hear him go and lie and use propaganda to hurt a young black man's career. He didn't hurt. Matter of fact, he sent Saquon Barkley to a place better for him. So I don't remember what he said about Saquon back there. I don't know. Michael Jordan, that's me and you. That's me and you right there. That's me and you. But Mike, he said, you know, I was just sitting there laughing. What was it? Because y'all be taking me. I can't even go by what I want to talk about. Because y'all always take me somewhere. Talking about, I don't like Brian Daboll. I don't like what he did. Y'all got to listen. I don't like what he did to Shedeur Sanders. No, I don't like it. Yes, I don't like that. But I ain't going to stand in line to ask him. Hi, Mr. Daboll. How's you doing, sir? Not going to happen with Robert Hatter. He better come over here and talk to me. I just told you I like to be invited to places. I'm not Texas Trail Riders, how you doing? I like to come and do on your trail ride with you today. Hell no. Not doing that. I had VIP invite. They had me parking. I can park. Because y'all, the place supposed to be bike friendly. Man, my partner would told some dude, hey, let him up in there. Hold on. Let him up in there. Y'all don't understand, man. I didn't never think in the world that I would be at a bike rally. That man, so Chris Charles said Lakers in 5. Lakers got that head peeled the other night. Hold up. That man talking about the Lakers. Jim, I'm gonna bring you in a minute. That man sitting there talking about the Lakers in 5. They got that head peeled real crispy. Luke, They brought Luka right back down to earth the other day, boy. Hey, this NBA will humble, humble, and humble, and humble. But y'all, I'm really liking them Rockets. Who that peeled them Lakers? The Atlanta Hawks peeled their wig back. Gave them a 20 piece without the little old ball hole. Without the ball hole. How about Atlanta? I mean, somebody, Chris Charles, he gonna come on there talking about the Lakers in 5. Man, he say it every year. Jimmy, he didn't get what he didn't say last year. The Lakers at home. 1, 2, 3 Cancun. He didn't say that last year. But what's up, man? What you got, man? I'm all over. I'm talking about everything. And
Well, I'm not talking no NBA. We got 10 more games to go. We only halfway in 10 games into the season. 20 games in.
Jim, the most exciting start of the season that I love basketball. You don't talk about. I'm gonna talk about it every week. I see some trends. I see that the people that was on the top last year are on the bottom. I got to talk about that. You don't have to talk about it because you like baseball. It's 190 games and you want to talk about the first week in baseball. So guess what? Allow us to talk about for basketball in this first week because it's some trends. It's some stuff that's happening now that's amazing to me in basketball and college basketball. Some things happening in college basketball just blowing me away. So I have to talk about it. I'm sorry. I'm going to talk about it. And I love them Houston Rockets. I ain't never said that, ever. Because I say I like James Harden. This time, I like the Rockets. I thought that would never come out of my mouth. I like the Rockets now. But hey, what else going on?
Once again, I said talking about the NBA, meaning talking about who's the best team and who's going to get to the championship, who's going to make the playoffs.
That's him.
That conversation don't even need to come about at least until they are 1/4 of the season in.
But he said it. He on the feed. About. I mean, if he on the feed, he'd be saying, I got to address it.
I understand that, but that same person might not have watched the Chop Shop a year ago or 2 years ago or 3 years ago. He may not have grasped the concept, or he may not have grasped the concept on why.
No, Jimmy. Jimmy. He's a brunch-sexual. Let me help you. You don't even have to. He's a brunch-sexual. So that's his fate. When he come on the show, that's all he want to talk about. Lakers.
Yeah, because the thing is, certain teams you bury them too early. Not even, and you get to tend to forget. We don't know what the Spurs, how they're going to be when De'Aaron Fox comes. De'Aaron Fox, it may be counter inclusive of the progress they made, because some of these people roles going to change when De'Aaron Fox touched that court, which is very, 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 very soon.
Jimmy, he touched it already, and they beat the brakes off somebody. He just touched it.
Oh, they played. Okay. Yeah. I know it's supposed to be like the Hornets or somebody. He supposed to play against.
Touched it. And Jimmy, or
New Orleans or somebody.
But what's unique about it is, watch this now. This is the uniqueness of it. The young fella, the rookie, it got hurt. The rookie who'd been balling, Harper, got hurt. They needed him to come back.
So full throttle once again. So be careful. We don't know what the Dallas Mavericks are going to look like when Kyrie Irving returns. People understand something, guys. Understand something. Kyrie Irving think about media. A lot of those things and the persuasions come from the direction or the angles on which a lot of people write or talk about, talking points, they're called. And Kyrie Irving, remember now, he first got on some people's bad side because people that loved LeBron and or Cleveland so much that when Kyrie decided to leave, then he became the easy target board, the dart board, right? People got mad. Then it came with about the earth is flat and the earth is round theory.
That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad.
No, I'm saying, but some people that was because Kyrie doubled down on it and people got mad. Okay, then he goes and when people piss, he goes and do the COVID and about the COVID shot. That really pissed some people off because you're talking about economics is into this thing now, and so it pissed people off, and they want to just get along, just want And then he went over and made the comments about the Paris overseas, something over there. But anyway, so Kyrie has pissed people off, and once some people that have ink don't like you or don't favor you is the better word, then it's going to be hard to get that ink from those guys unless it's just cut and dry. No seasoning going to be on the meat. So they're not going to remind people at every turn, hey, don't be patient. Whenever Dallas is, if they're 3-7 or whatever right now, Kyrie is coming soon to save the day or whatever. They're just going to say, well, we'll see. Get out. This team is not looking. So understand, so many teams out there. Injuries are going to happen. Injuries have happened already. Some guys are going to miss. Some guys are going to hit. Going to hit. And guess what? It's a long season. But guess what? The viewership is up because also there are more platforms for people to watch. Just because I may not utilize some of these streaming platforms, it is showing, the numbers are showing there are millions of people that do. And it just is habits that we're not used to breaking, and some people are aligned with the times, and they're going to expand beyond these boundaries of the 48 states. Obviously, they're going to expand. Now, that's the magic question, Ada, is that while they're going into these other countries, the NBA is going to go into other countries and include. They're going to go into Vegas. Vegas is going to get a team. That is it soon. Vegas is going to get a team. Seattle possibly can have one return to them. But tell me this: Hawaii has no chance. It just looks like po Hawaii, even though it's a destination. It's a tourist
Always
destination.
remember when you talk about expansion, don't do it just look at cities. You got to do it as, if I expand, that means I got to split 32 ways instead of 30 ways now. These owners. Anytime expansion is talking about your position, we're going to take your initiation fee. We're going to take how you're going to get in there. But my pie get cut off a little bit. That's why they thinking about taking two of the existing teams and moving them to them cities. But those cities are fighting. So expansion, it's not as easy because these owners, it's 30 owners. They the one who own it. So that means I'm gonna bring 2 more people in that got to split this pie. If you know anything about rich people, they don't like to split. They don't like to split nothing. So that's the unique thing about this NBA. But it's in a good place. I know NBC and all these people and ESPN who paid all this money. They know they'll never get their money's worth out of the money that they gave the NBA. The NBA. They feel they've been stuck up. They are not happy. Prime and all of them people, they ain't happy. But it's a unique thing. And shout out to Maria Taylor, man. Because I was just seeing some stuff about her, and I never thought about this, Jimmy. When they fired her from ESPN, she had been with ESPN for 10 years. This was her dream. And they fired her on some bull crap. And she lost her Jimmy. When they fired her, she went straight where? To the Olympics. But her love is covering basketball. Now, y'all, I ain't talking about she on TV now. I'm talking about back then. She said really, really, really tore up. They fired her from her dream place to work. She loved covering basketball, and now she couldn't cover it. And now look how God worked. NBC, the company that she went to, covering the Olympics, covering all that stuff that she didn't really want to. Now they came and bought in on and guess what? They got one, that NBC broadcast, that Peacock broadcast. I mean, not the Peacock, the NBC broadcast is one of the top broadcasts out there with her leading the charge. So I shout out to Maria Taylor. I didn't know she went through that. I mean, man, people go through stuff, man. That girl said it was down on her. She got fired from ESPN. They just ran out of there because she was a little outspoken. You know how they do us. They know how they do us. But keep going. I mean, what else you got?
So let's go and speaking of basketball,
Mhm.
I want to give a shout out to University of Houston, who has returned to number one in the country ranking according to the Associated Press. That is the measuring stick of all national college ranking polls. The AP is, that everybody else looks and measures off the AP. There's more than that, but that's the one that's been the Rose Bowl or the grandfather of all the ranking polls. U of H leapfrog and they jumped over Purdue, who opened the season at number one, but Purdue only beat Oakland by 10 points. And when the voters submitted their tallies in the last couple of days, I think they normally do them on Sunday. They send their votes in, and they're tallied up and they announce it on Monday mornings. So U of H, number one in the country. They're 2-0. They won the first two games by an average of 18 points a game, and uh, that's great. So that means the bullseye is bigger on the backs of University of Houston. If you haven't seen them play, you guys, speaking of that very Oakland team, University of Houston, I think will play Oakland on tonight. That game is on at 7 o'clock at on ESPN Plus, and Rossi Karen is hosting their next road game for U of H on this Sunday. U of H and Auburn will meet in Birmingham, Alabama, at a so-called neutral site, but it's still uh, a de facto home game for Auburn, pretty much for its crowd uh, 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 presence, as so to speak. So that's University of Houston. If you haven't got to see them, you can catch them tonight against Oakland at 7 p.m. And these guys are sitting at 2-0. They're fun to watch. They're going to defend, and I don't think that this team has even clicked yet as far as the potency of what they can be on the court together, Ada. So, but they're going to defend. That means that whatever the team average on offensively, they are probably not going to meet that when they play University of Houston. Um, Shout out to Doug Jones. He's on the Chop Shop in the Boom Boom Room. Watching Doug has been consistent in keeping you guys abreast of a lot of the collegiate
They play
players
Wednesday,
from.
Jimmy. They don't play tonight. U of H play
Oh, it's not
Wednesday.
tonight. Okay. So decent. Oh, the November the 12th. What's the day?
It ain't November
I'm
12th.
out. Yeah, it ain't the 12th. Yeah, so that's the thing. So November the 12th is when they play. I'm sorry, and I did
No, you good.
messed up the state. So that's University of Houston hosting Oakland November the 12th. And but Doug Jones kept you guys consistent in with a lot of the players and the freshmen around the country. That installment will be posted on tomorrow on rcssports.com. But he's also different players, period, who's been logging a lot of the minutes, how they've been faring point wise, top performer. And also there's about 4 or 5 freshmen out of from Greater Houston. Of all of the ones that went D1, there's only about 4 or 5 that actually have started a game. That's the ultimate prize
Oh yeah.
for any freshman at any level of college that they go to, is to be able to start. And especially in the month of November. That means you did something in practice in most cases and you got the ultimate reward, and that is to start. Shout out to those guys. I think some of them uh uh think trying to go and get the list and pull up you guys the starters from this past week that some of those guys that started. I see one of them was the kid from Atascocita, Jalen Fenner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fenner, he started for Louisiana Tech. How about that? Big Fenner. I mean, he missed a lot of the season last year.
I like him.
He started. We of course Sheldon Henderson. That's a free space in bingo.
Mm-hmm.
He started at Miami. Well, let's start. Sebastian. Is Sebastian starter? He come off the bench.
I don't know.
They get the and I'm just curious. Let me go back and look. And I posted that in RCS Sports last week. The list of those. Oh, I would look at UTSA. He started. What's the name son from Ridge Point? Dorian Hayes. Dorian Hayes has started and has put up double digits in one of the games at least for UTSA. Dorian Hayes is one of those. So that's Dorian Hayes, Fenner, Sebastian Williams. Sheldon Henderson. That's three that I have off the top of my head, and I'm going to go and pull and acknowledge some of these other guys that started as true freshmen at their respective schools at the Division I level. And I wish enough people would just keep us posted so that we can acknowledge people at the JUCO level and the D2 level and the D3 level, NAIA level. But then this fire can only keep you warm.
Sebastian did start the last game, but he had been coming off the bench.
But he started. So he's Sebastian. So that's four, right?
Yeah.
So we got Fenner, we got Sheldon, we got Sebastian, we got Dorian. That's four starters. And I think we're missing one more. I want to say it was five. Who looking for that fifth starter? Let's see. Looking right now. LJ Andrews, how could you wear that shirt? How could you wear that shirt and sit there and not mention that Anthony LJ Andrews from Bel Air High School started for Texas?
I didn't even pay no attention.
God dog it. I knew it was five. That's him. How about that stuff?
I'm telling the truth. I did not pay it any attention. I know he played a lot, but I didn't pay attention. I just didn't pay attention.
That's big. Man, you know the last time that TSU started a freshman from Houston?
That's big.
Do you guys understand how big that is? I want to where's Ryan McGinty? We need to find him to go and dig up when is the last time a freshman from Houston started a basketball game at Texas Southern.
That's a good one.
Was it Derek Griffin? Was it Derek Griffin or did Derek Griffin come as a sophomore?
Man, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I don't know that much history of some of these guys now. And I'm not gonna pretend I do.
Mr. Barnes, Justin Bigg, he's doing great for Samuelson State.
But he's not.
Yeah, he's a sophomore. We're talking about the puppies right now. And Big Coach say Wheatfall started, didn't he? When did Wheatfall?
No, he did.
When did Wheatfall start?
Because the dad told me he played 5 minutes.
Yeah. What game did he start? Let us know that.
Big Coach be on that medicine.
I mean, sometimes people we don't know if it's a question or if it's a statement because there's no question mark. So
he said didn't.
You know what I'm saying? So but you say didn't he? So I don't know if the didn't he is being facetious or
didn't he?
Yeah. But
see Jimmy, that's kind of misleading. And that's why I didn't jump up on it, because he didn't start the Gonzaga game.
He started one game.
And I watched that. But he started the next game. So with Johnny Jones, I mean, I mean, but he had started the game.
Well, he's a freshman who started in November. That's
Yeah.
big. That means,
So
understand
now
what that
he played Wednesday. He played Wednesday here against Sanford from Birmingham. So if he starts on Saturday, it's gonna really, I'm gonna really,
well,
I'll really know.
well, the starting is one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that means, remember now,
But
the
you talking about
minutes
finishing the
played,
game?
well, that's the eventual goal.
Oh, no, he
That
played.
means
He
if you
played. He
start,
played 20
if you get
minutes.
to,
He
if
played
you
20
he play,
minutes.
he played 20, that's a good slot.
That's good.
That's A+ slot.
That's
That's
A
top score
plus
slot.
when you're freshman. I'm telling people.
And
Hey,
it's
Jimmy,
funny.
for what I done found out, 20 minutes is a lot. If you in college basketball and you on a good team and you playing 20 minutes, because everybody can play. 20 minutes is a lot of time, player. You playing 10
Man,
minutes a half. You ought to be able to get some work. You give me 10 minutes. Jimmy, I'm going to get a steal. I'm going to get a block. I'm going to get something. I'm like Denzel Washington. I'm going to leave there with something.
if you played 10 minutes a half,
Yeah.
then that means you likely played through two TV timeouts. That's a lot. That means normally when that
That's a
horn go off,
lot.
you going back on the court after the horn go off twice.
We
And
started the exhibition game.
exhibition game. And so that means now we'll see what that means. Does it transfer over into the season? Because sometimes some people you can
No, the
start them.
season has started, Jimmy. Season has
Now I'm
started.
saying, how's that relay into the season? I'm quite sure that doesn't count towards
No.
his
Jimmy, guess what?
No.
Sam Houston played TSU at TSU.
When?
On the December the 6th.
December the 6th.
Yes.
Okay, that's a weekend. That's a Friday night.
That'll be a good one. Saturday. That's a Saturday.
Friday night.
You ain't got your dates right, man. That's Saturday. Yeah.
Saturday? Okay. I know it's a weekend. Yeah. Is it
Okay.
December the 6th, the 13th and the 14th, 12th and the 3rd. Huh?
December the 6th. Saturday.
That's a Saturday?
Yeah. That would say on there. Man, you got a calendar in there somewhere?
No, because I know we had the third ward jamboree, and I think the dates are the 13th and the 14th. So the 14th can't be a Sunday. The public schools can't play on Sunday. So I mean, now I don't have to help. It begs me to look it up now. it begs me to look it up.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Life is good.
Yeah, we the 12th and the 13th. Yeah, we the 12th and the 13th. And make sure the flyer's right. Good Lord. Make sure the flyer right. We got the dates. Oh, Rick Nelson and myself got the dates right on the flyer. Yeah, they're right on the flyer.
December
It's 12th
6th.
and the 13th. Right on the flyer. Okay, we're good. Boy. So yeah, I mean, and so just guys, keep us posted. I really like to know. I don't need to know every non-Division I player, but if some guys understand what this means, what you can be doing. For 99% of the players that's under non-Division I institutions, 99, I'm gonna go on a limb and say 99% would love to be producing at the same rate at a Division I institution. I feel safe. I mean, if you ride, now don't get it twisted. 99% of people that ride Greyhound, would love to probably fly if they can afford to get to their destination. But then there are some people, that's 1%, that say, I'm not getting on no airplane. I'm good where I'm at. I'll drive. I know some people like that. So my point is, if more of you would keep us abreast of some of the players that are moving the needle at the non-Division I level, and we talk about it, then it could be the spark for a Division I school to become connected with that player and follow them without having to going all through all of the motions, and simply just check him out. Simply kick the tires. Some people want to follow you before they even go and tell their bosses. They want to know what the story is. Because some people want to figure, think about it. if this kid is that good, and coaches ask this type of stuff, why didn't Sam Houston State recruit him? Why didn't TSU get him? Why didn't HBU get him? Why, if he's this good? Some people be asking those
But,
stupid ass questions,
but,
but they ask them. And then you got to go explain why didn't Lamar get him? Why didn't why all those colleges, if he's that good, then you got to go and explain the disclaimer. Coach, he's from DFW, he's from Greater Houston. There's going to be 3 or 4 kids every year that are Division I, maybe up to 5 every year that just run out of clock. It's ran out of time. Or they just decided to play with the wrong grassroots program that didn't have a minute slot for them, or they didn't play in the thing.
And I know this. I know this is an extreme, but I keep telling. I was on the show. I forgot the date. I was mentioning before the draft happened. I mentioned about this kid named Cedric Coward, Division III player up on on the West Coast. He balled a little bit. Coach saw him. One coach saw him and brought him to Eastern Washington. Another, just a little bit step up from the Division III. And Jimmy, then he went to the Washington State. He wanted to get Washington State. And Jimmy, that man became a lottery pick in the NBA this year. And guess what? He's about to start for the Memphis Grizzlies. He one of their most productive players. But Jimmy, and all he said was, and I wish I could, you know what the kid said? He ain't said nobody slept on him. Man, Jimmy them don't like me. Get what he said? Man, I wasn't good enough.
Then, at that
Yeah,
time.
I wasn't good enough. Jimmy, if he guess what happened? He wasn't gonna go in the draft this year because he went to, to test the waters, right? Because Duke had offered him a bag, a big one. But once he went to the combine, them told him, "Hey man, you tell Duke goodbye. You finna be an NBA player." And Jimmy, the dude can flat out get it, but he just a couple of years. He was a Division III player, and people probably said, and he just said, "Man, I just wasn't getting good enough then." He didn't blame nobody. He said, "But I went to work." So it can happen. I ain't saying everybody else can do it. That ain't for everybody. And Jimmy, he got a 7-foot wingspan and he ain't but 6'7". So those kind of measurables help.
But that definitely helped. And of course, thanks to Melvin Dews just informed us that former Beaumont United star Clarence Paye, he went to Louisiana Tech, if you guys remember. He had 16 points as at Angelina Junior College up in Lufkin.
Good.
One of my old alma maters, Go Roadrunners, from back in the day. So shout out to Clarence Paye. He has to get it out the mud. That's what I call a JUCO life, getting it out the mud. And
but Jimmy, the JUCO ain't like it used to be. Jimmy, they didn't have the mud. It's a necessity now. Because of the way this thing happened, man, go to JUCO, you can get straight to that money. I mean, Jimmy.
Well, I'm just talking about. I'm talking about primarily the way of life in junior colleges.
Yeah.
It factors into that. Meaning you got to. You know,
it's
ain't no Sunday fun day in most junior college towns.
Jimmy, it's better than high school.
Well, yeah, it's better than high. Well, yeah.
Better than high school. Yeah, it's better. You can do some grown folk stuff when you're in junior college.
Yeah, it's better than most. Yeah.
Did we ever follow up on the young fella who was on the show betting on himself?
We need to follow up. We need somebody to go and follow.
That's messy as hell. No, we don't.
No,
Jimmy,
no,
you knew
it's
that
not.
guy, and I knew that kid wasn't gonna be no pro.
But it's only messy if I know how it ended up. Period.
It ain't ended up. He ain't no pro.
Adam, we know that he was not fit to go to the NBA, as he said and made it. But then there was another route. That's what I'm curious. Did he go and get, play 3-4 years overseas? Did he go and
what's his name, Jimmy? I don't even know the kid's name.
I can't remember his name. It's gonna come to me. Somebody gonna give it to me.
It ain't gonna come to me. You know why they ain't gonna come to me?
I remember he had a whole press release, had his team behind him. He lived in his moment. That was his moment. And none of y'all and none of us will ever be able to take that away from him because we helped facilitate that young man's moment. That young man did
I wish I wasn't on the show that day. I wish I wasn't on the show.
that joker went straight Hollywood on us, man. Not on us, on in regard to the moment. He had a whole. They was in the background. I mean, like he was announcing. He was about. It was almost. You know what it reminded me of? It was the closest thing that an individual can get to when the NCAA is telling those teams where they're gonna play at in different regions, and they get the clapping. And that's what it was that day. They had their moment that day. Is the school still in existence, or the program that he played at? That's what I want to
Dude,
know.
I don't even remember the little kid's name, and they don't either. Michael Jordan. I mean, I don't even remember the kid. Jimmy, he wasn't rememberable. Y'all, nothing against him. Young fella. That man talking about Coward can play. Dude, he in the NBA. We know he can play. That's your homeboy. King Sticks. King Sticks had them sticks. That man had them sticks wherever he had. He be on with them sticks and have him a drink with Jimmy. Coward can play. We just said he in the NBA. We know he can play. He wanted the 450. Jimmy. That's what I tell him. Is you one of the 450? I ain't talking about them extra them extra 3 slots again. Them extra 2 or 3 slots. I'm talking about is you one of the 450. But what else you got?
So do you consider University of Houston to be deep?
No.
Basketball?
Deep basketball? No. The roster?
Yeah.
They deep with hold up. They deep with the players that they need to be successful in that system. They ain't, it's according to what you give me some contact. Give me some contact.
I mean, I think they're deep with guards. I think they're deep as you're going to get with guard play, because you got a quartet. You got a quartet that's high. That's high. That can be high level together. Yeah. Meaning that once you get to number 4,
I put it like, because I don't know if you're talking about individuals or not. Are you talking about a team?
No, I'm talking about the team. Like the team. Now, some people say, "Man, that team deep." You know what I'm saying? Like they're deep. And then deep is basically measured sometimes by how many players on the average. It's too early in the season to tell. That's why I asked the question. You can't go off 2 games, on the sample size. When we get to the midway point, 10 games in, then you'll be able to kind of, 10 to 12 games in.
You're talking about no drop off. But see, Jimmy.
Yeah, that helps goes toward depth, because that means you can trust a guy off the court for extended minutes, more minutes than not, when he's replacing somebody.
And see, their system don't require you to be great individually. It requires you to be disciplined physically. That's their system. They might know they can't shoot, but they know when that ball go up, we gonna go get the rebound quicker than anybody in there. So their system, from what their system is, they very deep, coach. They got guys that can go. They got guys that can go. Because they got a couple of guys right now that I didn't even know nothing about. They going to get it. But I want them to play a different team. I want them to play. I'm ready for them to play get into the meat and potatoes of their thing.
Well, Auburn is going to be a real test for them.
Yeah, I say I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
That's this weekend.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I said, and so you guys pay attention to, now that the seasons has started, especially in college, it's the perfect time to pay attention to the bench and the amount of people that are playing now. It's normally going to be more now than it will be in conference play. Normally, for most, not for all, but for the majority, coaches are going to play more now, and they're going to scale back the rotation once conference play comes around. So right now, last game, University of Houston played Townsend, right? And U of H prevailed 65-48. And in that game, there was of the entire bench, only 2 players logged double-digit minutes of a 17-point win. Mind you, Townsend did make a rally and cut that thing to 2 possessions with about 8 minutes to go. That wasn't a blowout win. They stretched it out, closed it out well. But only 2 players off the bench for University of Houston played double-digit minutes. Now, the other fella didn't play, and that's despite the fact that the McDonald's All-American did not play.
What
last night.
What McDonald Alabama? Oh, you talking about the guard?
Yes.
Hardwell.
Yes. Hardwell didn't play.
Okay. Because the other one did.
So, yes, I'm saying, but Hardwell didn't play. That's minutes.
Jimmy, something about Hardwell's game. I'm waiting to see it. I've seen it. You know, I saw the exhibition, and just some about his game. I'm just waiting on it to happen. What in this system? You know, because I mean, they say he can shoot it, but he shot one shot when I was sitting right there, shot it right in front of me. He hit nothing but panic. But then he didn't shoot nothing. He didn't shoot again. I said, "Don't shoot. It's supposed to shoot." So, but that's a good observation, Jimmy.
They're understand. You got Harwell, Kingston Fleming, you got Sharp, Uzan, and you have Mercy Miller. There, I don't think there's a deeper potency, meaning that I could say potency of guards at the college level, meaning that
what you like about Mercy Miller?
I like. First of all,
tell me what he do. That's what.
Well, Mercy has definitely come a long way and bought in. And regarding his patience level, he played at one speed. It looked like when he was in high school. Now, of course, he has to play in gear 3 and in gear 4. We have yet to see him in gear 5 at University of Houston, but you see him in gear 3 and 4. Mercy has a body that could go and play a good role guy, and he can and get up in there and get his hands on some balls. He can defend the perimeter. And you got to realize the minutes are going to yield themselves. Normally they reward themselves to a guy, especially with pressure like him. He's what they call a celebrity kid. You know, he's the son of Master P. And so expectations for him was to come in this thing and dive into U of H and come in here and just, get and put your fingerprints on this program. And it's easier said than done. So I hope, if he's the ultimate insurance piece for this particular team right now. There's no 5th guard in the country on a Division I roster that's better than Mercy Miller. That's I can put it like that. He just happened to be right now. The minutes ain't on his side, meaning that on a person's roster, active roster, at a Division I level, that go through.
How could you say that you ain't seen everybody's roster?
Yeah, first of all,
I'm just asking. How can you say that? I'm just asking a question.
Most teams' 5th guard is a walk-on. Now? Most teams feel guard.
Jimmy, I'm talking about now.
I'm talking about the straight. Now, here's what I'm saying. Let me get a disclaimer, the asterisk on this. I'm talking about the position of guard. I'm not talking about the wing that's 6'8" that's gonna be a guard in the pros.
I'm talking about the guard.
I'm talking about the combo. Put it like this. They got 5 combo guards. Then we'll just put it like that.
So Jimmy, U of H played 3 of them at a time. So it played 3 of them at a time now.
But you're not playing 6.
So it's 2 of them. So you ain't got. I know, but I mean,
shuffle 2 out. One of those 3 is gonna be on the court at all time from those initial 3. So you're gonna shuffle out the other 2 here and there. But I'm just saying, it'd be hard. Now, I'm not saying it's absolutely guaranteed not. He's in the upper echelon. He's on the top shelf of any team. He's gonna be hard pressed to find a 5th guard
That's a good school right there, but that's not fair. Because they got a fifth guard to come and start on this team.
Okay, what I'm saying, name the fifth. We're gonna go in. That's what I'm saying. So that's a good exercise. When some of you guys are just sitting still and watching some games, identify that, put in your notes in your phone, bring it to the table, let's share and talk about it, and we'll keep it going. It's still early in the season, guys. We understand that. But and the minutes ain't gonna show no favor towards a kid like Mercy Miller. The minutes ain't gonna show, not right now for this team, right now. Injuries happen.
Coach, he got the players. Dude, he got 3. Kingston Flemings ain't playing with these people.
He had 36 minutes the other night.
Okay,
that's a 36-minute shot.
Coach, but
that means he sit down for 2 minutes.
He earned them in that game we was at the
exhibition game.
Exhibition game, and I saw him in practice. And I saw how when the coach get on you, he got on him. He got on him like he got on your little guy Galen Robinson. I knew something was special about this kid. Mercy, he got to figure out a way, Jimmy. This is what he got to figure out. And I'm looking. What's gonna get him off the bench is steals and blocks. He's athletic. He can look at the rim. I ain't saying you got block. Man, there's some chase. Jimmy, I told you they got this term called stocks now. Of blocks and steals. That's what gets you on the floor more. That's what gets, and I watch how Kevin Sampson is. Kevin Sampson gonna let you miss some shots. But your defensive rotations got to be right, because it tears up everything, and that's what they had, and securing that rebound. So that's all. I mean, but I think he's gonna be all right. I just don't see nothing he does great, and that's why I was asking somebody. What he do great. I like Kingston. Kingston uses his body. He uses strength. He get in the passing lane. He steals the ball. He deflects the ball. I mean, he does a whole lot of stuff that keeps him on the floor for 36 minutes. I got to have him in the game because he going to do something defensively. Your homeboy talked about that same school. Trey Murphy is at IMG on a prep school team. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody asked, one of the viewers asked, where's Calvin Murphy III? They call him Trey Murphy. So Trey, he's at IMG on the prep school team, not on the regular prep school. The 5th year, whatever, the post grad
travel team.
I said, the post grad team.
Post grad team. Okay.
I said prep school team. That's what the old school.
Post grad.
That names didn't change now. Descriptions didn't change. That's how we used to call those prep schools back in the day.
And when they go out of town like that, they off your watch, right? You don't even be. Do you keep up with them?
No, especially for prep post grad school teams. But nowadays, I mean, that's the whole thing. I'm off there watch initially, but if somebody puts it in my pipe, then I'll light it up.
Yeah.
And fire it up. But y'all got to keep. I'm not gonna go and don't expect me to go and be the bearer or the finder of that news. And as I say to you,
that's a good one right here. Where's little TJ at?
He's at a non-Division I school.
Name her. That's a good one, Melvin, dude. I forgot about it.
A&M Commerce.
Okay. All right.
It's the same school that his former summer ball teammate that went to Lee College, right? Bryce Smith. The same
Bryce,
school.
You talking about which comes son?
Marissa's son.
Whatever
school he signed with, he's at there. TJ Ford Jr.
Waiting on him to get there.
He's joined him at that school.
Oh,
they're at the same school. So that's where he's at. And guess what?
Kingsville, Texas A&M Kingsville.
I said Commerce. I meant to say Kingsville.
Yeah,
there we go. That's where they are. And
where's Orlando Hart Jr.?
He's at a non-Division I school as well. And somebody's watching right now. I don't remember which one he's at.
My man used to coach this team, Kingsville. What's the guy name?
Yeah, Johnny Stell.
Johnny, yeah. Johnny
Yeah,
Stale. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
He's up at in one of the P4 schools now,
Okay,
and
I
but
got you.
yeah, that's and as I say, guys, understand something. This is an extended effort to try to help keep the candles lit. You guys don't understand what mentioning what some of these young men's name. That's why it's important. And not to come with day old donuts, meaning don't come this week telling us what John Doe did in his first 2 weeks ago. Basketball that's 2 games a week at least for most of these teams from
Hmm.
now on all the way through February.
Good.
So
I did
so
not
it's
know.
going to be plenty of opportunities to keep that fire burning for some of these young men. And if it don't do it on the chop shop, then guess what? Where?
Hmm.
Where? Who's going to give them the time of day to talk about them that's beyond their own sports information departments? Who? Or beyond their own live broadcast. So when you start thinking about it, yeah. But guess what? If I'm informed on a consistent level, that's all I ask people to do. It's been my rule of thumb for decades. That is, if you're gonna let me know when he scored 20, then you have to let me know when he scored two.
By the
Otherwise, don't
way,
even.
they call the Javelins. Uh, their first game is on November the 10th. Wait a minute. That's the day.
Okay,
It's the first thing, North American University. They're going to play
that's the
them in
team out of Houston.
Kingsville tonight.
That's the team out of Houston.
Oh, that's that team.
They played
Yeah,
TSU in football one year, didn't they?
yeah.
TSU.
Got beat by
That's the team.
South.
That's,
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
so
Okay.
safe
I like
travels to
that.
North America. Safe travels to them, and so it's safe to say that's going to be a W for Texas A&M Kingsville because I don't know what
Oh,
else is in that
let me look
backcourt.
at
But
let me look at let me
those are
look. I
two.
saw the roster. You didn't even let me go to the roster. I forgot. Yeah, Bryce Smith. Yeah, yeah. See,
Yeah,
I did not know that. Did not know that. So we'll know tonight who starts. We'll know tonight what's gonna happen.
I mean it's going to be it's going to be the beginning of a time, and so we'll see. They
Yeah,
should,
that's
like I said, they
good.
should have fun. I,
That's
I
good,
bet.
man.
I bet one thing. I bet we can bet our right pocket what T.J. Ford and Marissa and his family and Marissa Smith and her family where they going right now. I, I can
Shit,
bet.
they just got off the road. They just got off the road.
I bet where they going right now.
Hey
I
man,
know where they
you
getting.
know what I want to shout out though. You know what I want to shout out though. Uh, man, these single moms, man.
They
You
go through
married
it though.
moms, I ain't talking about y'all. But you single moms, and y'all can just move around and be at all of these games and do all of this stuff, man. I I really, really, really take my hat off to y'all. And then some of you, Jimmy, I know how hard it was for me just being, you know, with my one son. Some of these people have multiple kids just playing. Man, I take my hat off to y'all. Y'all are amazing, amazing to me. How y'all be getting on this road and going seeing y'all babies play, man. I take my hat off to y'all. But what else you got, man? Before we get out of here,
Yeah, I also want to give a shout out to the teams from this past weekend. The girls kickoff classic uh, took place over at Delmar Field. I was open the season for most of these young high school varsity teams. We had 4 games, and it was uh, punctuated by the headliner, which was Summer Creek High School. They are the reigning Class 6A state champions going against Kincaid, which is the reigning state champion of their respective division. And these two clash of the champions did not disappoint on Saturday afternoon. Um, Kincaid jumped out to a 10-0 lead, and it was like, man, is Kincaid that good, or is Summer Creek just not that good? And all of a sudden, Summer Creek buckled down, and next thing you know, they had came and 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 erased that lead, took the lead in the fourth quarter, and ended up prevailing 52-48. Ada, I saw a lot of underclassmen girls that's going to keep this city really, really, really recruited by high majors in the in the next 2 to 3, next year to 2 to 3 in most cases, far as these freshmen to juniors that were on center stage at Delmar Fieldhouse. I'm telling you, Dickinson has one that has a chance to be special. We talking about that girls? How Dick? I say it again. Dickinson has a young lady that's 6'3". Remember his name, McKinley Peterson. McKinley Peterson. She had a game high 20 points in her first in that game on Saturday. Uh, Dickinson got the heads beat in. Our Colony is gonna be good. Former University of Houston star Chandy Jones. Uh, 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 she coached that team. They were having fun, and they won the first one 71-43. But I like that freshman McKinley Peterson. I also like, speaking of freshman, Hatter, there was another freshman that I saw from from uh from Summer Creek. She didn't play a lot, but boy, you can tell because Summer Creek is deep. And one of their Division I players didn't even play. Division I signee didn't even play Saturday, and that's Amelia Hall. She didn't play. She signed with Samuelson State. But this kid, Nayla Aaron, she's one to watch. Also, uh, uh, a couple of other little freshmen. I like to know some of these young babies. We'll talk more about them. I get in on tomorrow on the Chop Shop. But that's one. Kincaid got a sophomore, big girl, 6'3". Jalen Sowles, white kid, getting up in there. She's bruising too. Want the contact. So yes, you're right. Kincaid is loaded this year and next year. That loss, don't let that loss to Summer Creek fool you. That may be the toughest team that Kincaid may face all season. Summer Creek is in action again this weekend. Glenn Smith comes to town and does his first annual Hoop Fest. It's a girls tournament, mind you, not showcase. It's a tournament starting Thursday at Summer Creek High School. And Big Coach say, "Are the VIP tickets good for both days?" Good question, Big Coach. That's coming up this weekend. Is the season opener, and that is going to be out. We'll talk more about that
So wait a minute,
in the
the
rest of
season open is this weekend,
this weekend.
and
Yes,
Glenn got an event on this weekend.
Glenn got girls event this weekend, not far away, and I spoke with Glenn this morning. His girls' event is not far away over at Summer Creek, and we're over at the Campbell Center. Yes, the VIP pass is for both days. In case you guys know, you can't beat that. Think VIPs, and once they're gone, they're gone. It's only $75 will get you in for both days, and you get to sit courtside and go into the hospitality room, which everything is homemade. And you think I'm joking? Let me give you guys the menu. Give you the menu, Hatter, for this. Miss Frazier, she home cooks this stuff. Give you. Let me see the menu. Let me see if she takes it to me. Miss Frazier, watch this right here.
What they
I'm gonna
have
make
at
some of you guys
Westside?
hungry in just a minute.
This man said he saw some good games at Westside. What they have at Westside this weekend? King Stick.
I don't know. Might have been some. Might have. I don't telling. Telling. Let us know. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't clarify that stuff, and so we don't really know what they're talking about. But I'm going. Yeah, before we get up out of here, Heather, I'll make you hungry, Heather. You're gonna want to eat something in a minute. There we go. There you go, right there. There you go. Woo, man. Let me start with fried. I don't want to.
I bet you they ain't got no
mess
piece
you up.
cobbler in the heated pan.
Man, Miss Frazier.
Like you used to say.
You got Miss Frazier bent. You got Miss Frazier bent. No, that's Saturday. Saturday got so many items, she had to add an extra column. Okay, look. So on Friday, hospitality room, all this is homemade. This ain't bought from no stove. This ain't,
Jimmy,
we
the
ain't got to
stove
reheat
is be
nothing.
homemade too. It be some homemade people in the back cooking it.
Well, I know one thing. They cook this at the Campbell Center.
Oh, okay.
This cook
Good.
at the Campbell Center. This is
Okay.
when they roll them pans in, they coming from the stoves in the kitchen
Yeah,
at the
yeah, yeah,
Campbell
yeah,
Center.
yeah. I
That
seen
I
him.
know.
I seen him. Yeah, I seen that lady. Yeah.
Right? So here we go on Friday night. Well, on Friday afternoon, we're gonna start serving. First game's at 12 or something like that. 12:30. We're gonna start serving by 2 o'clock. We got spaghetti, right? With meatballs. You got what she got over? Oh, lasagna. So spaghetti is one dish. They're gonna serve the spaghetti till it go out. When they get gobbled up, then they're gonna bring out the homemade lasagna. So it's kind of like Italian flavor. Of course, that means you're gonna have the big salads, and you're gonna have whole corn, dinner rolls, tea, soda, water, cookies, and cake. Too many to specify. All that's on Friday. Then on Saturday, we're gonna get you hungry. Oven baked chicken, garlic mashed potatoes, green beans, corn. This is in no particular order now. Meatloaf with brown gravy, red beans and rice with meat, cornbread muffins, dinner rolls,
Whoa. Red beans and right with meat. What kind of meat?
none pork.
Keep going.
Cookies and cake,
Mm-hmm.
tea, soda, water.
Hush
Tea,
your mouth.
soda, and water.
Hush your mouth.
$75. We only sell it. Understand, we only got so many seats on the court side. And so what happens when some of you guys get in the gym, think about it. You're gonna get in the gym, then you're gonna look down there and see so-and-so down there with the plates in there with a toothpick picking them. I'm gonna bring my own toothpicks. I'm gonna put toothpicks on the menu. They're gonna be in this thing, and they're gonna be mad. And you'll be wanting to know, and you're gonna text me.
No,
And
they
you
ain't gonna
guys
be
don't
mad. They ain't
understand.
gonna be mad. I mean,
They,
it's just,
they,
hey,
they don't understand.
you
They
done
don't
told them,
understand how to.
get the ticket. You done told them.
That's why I got two of these. One of these goes off, goes to mute during basketball events. So when y'all be getting mad when you wonder why I got two phones. One phone is for the event, and one phone is for when non-events. So when the event come into play, and you texting me, hey man, let me get out on the floor. If you want to support the events, then stop asking for so much free shit from me. That's how I go out of business. You know what I'm saying? And serious.
No,
And the VIP ticket gets you a complimentary.
And
I
Jimmy,
want to say,
it's
Mike,
okay not to be in the VIP. If you ain't coming, don't come. But don't be
no,
calling
but I'm
you
talking about the
asking to
people
get
that's
in and
bugging
eating
me.
up all the damn food.
I know, but I'm talking about those who
No,
bugging me. Hey man, can I get out there? Give me a
that's what I'm
plate.
talking
Hey
about.
man, reaching out. Hey man, come on, man.
That's what I'm talking
You're
about.
not supporting me in that capacity. I'd rather you say, man, you got anything? You want me to pack up something? Want me to come do? You're not asking to help in no capacity, but you want a grandstand with me and want me to just go hand you a plate. Don't do that to me this year. No, not
I
this
like
year.
that. I like that.
We have no sponsors on these flyers. There's no sponsors. There's no event in the state of Texas that has this type of potency of teams playing in it that has zero sponsors. Think about that. That means people don't even either they just are ignorant to blind to the fact, or they just don't believe that all these parents and kids who will be in the building this weekend can't enhance or won't support their business due to their advertising and marketing efforts, which is to me is totally ignorant of the business themselves.
I don't
So
understand.
if you have a business and you like our PA announcer at this point, you want them to advertise you during the commercial breaks. I mean, not commercial breaks, during the timeouts or the halves. Then guess what? send an email, DM me or whatnot, and we can get you slots. Slots are as low as $15 a piece to have your name called out over the intercom on your business called out during the timeout, depending on which game. Certain games are higher than others. And then also, as we get ready to go out, we go, Adam. You see, like a lot of these things, like the girls event, each game, this is how we do. I've been doing for the last couple of years. I print a game roster sheet per each game. This is to prevent you guys from having to walk around with a booklet of rosters, right? Some people come, they want to see one game. And on the back of this is another opportunity for advertising opportunities. And I give a shout out to the Moses Eugene Malone Foundation. They were one of the proud supporters of the Girls Kickoff Classic this past weekend. So what I do on the back, your ad, this is their ad right here. This is the Moses E. Malone Foundation ad. Look at this on the back of the roster form. And so they give out scholarships to some of your kids every year. This is on the back of this roster sheet.
Great foundation,
So
too.
this can be your company for pennies on the dollar to go and help advance and support your own efforts. So that's what I wanted to get you guys out. Don't forget, we're talking more about the season opener in the days to come, but you go to rcssports.com, check that out right now, and you can go and get your tickets, get your VIP tickets. When they're gone, they're gone. I'm telling you, I can't make any more room than what is allotted for us to store, because you got media folks going to be down there. We got college coaches going to be down there. And we only have so many seats. And once they're gone, again, they're gone. And for $75, you can get in, and that's one hell of a deal. I need to raise that price. And I'm thinking about all that food. That's my hospitality room alone. Remember, out of my pocket, that's a $4,000 hospitality room. That's what it cost me for the caterers. $4,000. To feed y'all ass. I could have put a box of chicken from KFC in there and could have kept stepping. But no, I want it to be a grand experience for all of the administrators and the people that are involved, because this thing has been a supreme experience for everybody since we rolled out the balls. I just hope like hell we don't have what happened a couple of years ago. I remember a couple of years ago, there had one young man that we didn't even know he wasn't going to play. He come walking in that joking street clothes. I hope everybody that's supposed to be playing suit up and compete this weekend. You remember that happened? We walked by and the kid coming there with street clothes on. Everybody was about 4 years ago, right after the COVID.
I forgot.
You remember that?
But he wasn't hurt?
He played the next day.
Huh. Okay. All right.
That was PJ Haggerty. You remember that?
I don't remember.
PJ Haggerty supposed to win against somebody and came in there with street clothes on. Everybody was like, what happened? We didn't know what happened.
Oh, I see. I forgot about that one. Jimmy, how can they get a ticket early?
Yeah, on rcssports.com.
Okay. RCS.
Go to the front of rcssports.com and you can scan. It's a QR code, and you scan it on the flyer, and it'll take you right there. And that's the season opener, guys. It's going to be rocking. I tell you, trust me. Everything that you wanted, it's not no easy art to put these pairings together months in advance. I think there's a very good slate of games for you guys to see. There are 3 different games on Saturday that involves 2 state-ranked top 20 teams. Actually, state-ranked top 15 teams, according to TABC and Gasso. I was, Gasso sees way more games of these players and these teams than the TABC. Don't get it twisted. That's a collection of the coaches, but those coaches are only watching what they can only see with their eyes. TABC, Gasso can move around. But anyway, guys, that's it for now. Let's get up out of here. You have the show on your way out the door, and we are going to wrap on tomorrow. Monday Night Football tonight, Hatter. You got them Eagles. You got them Packers of Green Bay. It's going down.
I'm going with the Packers tonight.
Why?
Because I like the Packers.
I'm trying to get you why. And
I like Jordan Love. I like the Packers. Charles Woodson used to play for the Packers. I used to be up there. I've been to the games. They're the
So that's
only
your why.
team. Hold up, I got some more. They're the only team that's not owned by one of them old rotten ass billionaire owners. It's owned by the people in the city. And one of these days, I'm gonna break down to y'all how that happened. Oh my God, how that happened. So yes, a lot of things I love about Green Bay.
And what the wait list look like.
Yes, and my son loved him. He used to. He loved him, man. Houston, Western boy, Houston, Texas now. But yeah, oh yeah, yeah. That's why I just want. I ain't really never liked the Eagles, Jimmy. Even I like the kid. I like Jalen Hurts, but I don't like the Eagles. So I hope he do good. But
So you want to see a good game. You want a good game. You want the Packers to win. That's what it sounds.
Yeah. I want him to do good. I just like the Packers. I just said they let me up in the box. Jimmy, I'd have been up in the box. I'd have been up in the box, man. I've been up in the skybox at that game. So I'm gonna be. I ain't never been in the skybox at the Philadelphia game. Jimmy, you know Philadelphia is the only Veterans Stadium is the only NFL stadium. They got a jail up under the stadium.
I've been there before.
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
It got jail.
I've been there.
Because you ain't done nothing crazy to go in that penitentiary. Up under there.
I ain't know that.
Instead of taking them all the way downtown, they lock their ass up right there.
Yeah, because they not downtown. You got to go a little way for they stadium. Yeah. I went there a couple of years ago.
They got a little jailhouse up under there. Little intake. What they call it? They got a little central booking down up under there.
So the last somebody had a question. Answer your question. Very important. With a magazine, we brought back the magazine.
Yeah.
Will the magazine be available this weekend at the season opener?
Yes.
The magazine, yes.
Yes.
It's going to debut. I mean, and I'm telling you guys, it is going to sell out. And once it sells out, we are not reprinting anymore.
Yeah.
Because what that does is, I want this one to be a collector's item, and collector's items, you don't oversaturate the market with something that you want to be a collector's item. Collector's items is something that means it's going to be exclusive. You only print so many, and guess what? If you're going to get one, you're going to get one. I'm telling you, it is a great, great magazine. It's not as big as thick as the last few, and that was purposely done. And it's those things cost a lot of money to print those things, 100 pages. So I scaled it down to about 70 pages this year. But yes, and this is what the magazine looks like. This is how I do the magazine. I put ads and I go through it and I put stuff in there, different articles. This is how it looks like to me before it goes to
to the people. That's
so
good, man.
I'm from those. So yes. So you get your copy of the magazine. It will only be available this weekend at the season opener. You got to come to the Campbell Center. I'm telling you. And then I give you, of course, we'll deal with it then. Once they're gone, they're gone. I don't expect these things to last 14 days, Alan. But anyway, let's get on up out of here. Don't forget, guys, share that show on the way out the door. It's time for me to get in there and get some work. Matter of fact, I'm for the work on the season opener and start emailing these coaches right now to get everything popping and make sure Miss Frazier know to get Alice some extra peach cobbler. So,
no. You remember you used to talk about it in the heated pan when we used to eat at the little spot? Yeah.
Hey. Speaking of, speaking of food, I want to give a shout out to one of the guys and some of the guys yesterday after the Texans game. They fellowship and they tailgate all the time in the parking lot. I had been invited but never made it over there to come and fellowship with them. I did so yesterday. I guess that game was such a thrilling ending to what was an ugly ass game at first, ended up being really exciting in the fourth quarter. So I want to give a shout out to Dyron Chubb Carr and his family. You know, got to see, and of course, Galen Davenport folks over there up under that tent. And boy, they had some vittles over there. They had the vittles. They had the. I mean, they knew. Hell, they know I'm off my stuff, and I'm back eating. Now I'm still not eating like that, but boy, they had so much stuff over there. It was crazy. Shout out to you guys, man, and I look forward to fellowshipping with you guys at least one more time before the season is over with, out in that blue parking lot over at the NRG Stadium. Shout out to them, man. Good people. I love creating good times with good people. But we out of here for now, man. Y'all gone. Let's get it on. When the Rockets play again?
Very soon. Jim, they good, man. That Kevin Durant. I'm gonna tell y'all about it. I guess I have more tomorrow. But Jimmy, they fired your homeboy today.
Ooh.
Again, that Brian Dayball, the one who spreaded all them lies about Shadua at the combine. New York Giants coach. Got him out of there today. Yeah, keep on talking. Keep on speaking. But Jimmy, your homeboys play tonight. Miami play tonight. Jay Lucas played Stetson tonight at 6 o'clock.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, they gonna beat the devil out of them.
Yeah, I mean,
who else play
I
tonight?
mean, Jimmy, he got cupcakes. All this preseason is a cupcake. He got cupcakes.
Well, that's smart. You know what? You know what? And you remind me, if anybody reads anything about some clips, if somebody is, I guess, one of them, I'm talking about main in one of the media outlets, if they're targeting Jay Lucas for his preseason schedule or non-district, non-conference schedule, please screenshot it and send it to me, because that way I got something I want to contact them directly, and I have something I want to.
You part of his media? You part of his media team now?
No, because I'm not part of his media team. What I am is, I know that I've seen people get some heat for their non-conference schedules.
But this is first year.
I understand that. So that means, first of all, a lot of games are already in place.
Yes,
before you get there.
Yeah,
they're return games.
Yeah,
that's one. Not saying his schedule. I don't know the schedule, but then others. If you praised Scott Drew for when he first got to Baylor, and if you think I'm joking, go look at Baylor. Go look up Baylor back in 2022 or 2020. I think it was 2022, 2002 or whatnot when he got there. Go look at Baylor's schedule, the year he got there and the year after, and look at those teams. And then it was all right then, and he's still at Baylor right now to this day.
That's cool.
You know, and it worked out. It worked out because eventually they got to the Final Four.
Doubleheader Wednesday too. Doubleheader Wednesday at TSU. Sanford playing TSU men's. I hope LJ start again. And the women play at 5 o'clock. They play Texas A&M International. You ever heard of that?
Okay.
You heard of that school?
Yeah. So anyway, we go Tigers. Go LJ Andrews, man. That's awesome for a freshman. This young man had no offers. Ain't one of them things where people had. He had.
What you mean he had no offer? He had TSU.
I'm talking about before TSU came. Remember the playoffs? Oh, okay. He didn't get that TSU offer. Yeah. Of course, everybody gonna claim he had offers in 11th grade, 10th grade. We ain't studying about that. He had 0 Division I offers in the regular season, going into the postseason.
Yeah.
Everybody that came was gone.
Yeah.
And he performed, and actually he performed right in front on the TSU H&PE Arenas court when Bel Air High School shocked San Antonio Brennan.
Yeah.
And LJ got that offer right on the spot.
Okay.
From Texas Southern.
I met his dad for the first time. I met his dad. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
First time, at the
I met Dad I met yesterday. I met Nico Collins' dad, the receiver for the Texans. Cool cat.
Okay.
Yeah.
He wasn't at the tailgate, was it?
No, I met him over there inside.
Oh, okay.
Inside.
Right.
Yeah, he wasn't down there. I'm gonna walk him down the next time. I'll take him over there with him next time. He can go down there. Yeah. That's a good crew.
I mean, they don't know who he is. Yeah, he don't know who he is. Yeah. All right, well, let's get out of here, man. I'm
He
gotta
don't know
go.
what that glass ice look like. He don't know what that glass ice look like. How they gonna do? Yeah, partner. We up out here. Y'all share the show. We gone, man. Peace.